Hello and welcome to Gamecube for Life. My name's Dean and I'm going to be reviewing the Gamecube Anthology today. We'll be reviewing the pros, the cons and see if it might be worthwhile adding to your collection. So here we have the Gamecube Anthology. This is the Ultimate Edition, which was 1,000 copies. The main difference with this edition is you've got the hard case and you've also got the box art collection book as well. I think the hard case is very nice. It comes with the reflective artwork. I think it looks very nice on the shelf, and we'll obviously go into the benefits of having the box art later on. But as you can see, I think the book's very well put together and look quite nice. Now with the Gamecube Anthology, I can't go into too much information because I don't want to get in trouble with the publisher. But if we go through the actual book, you can see that mine is 934 of 1,000. But looking at the contents, we can see that it covers off the history, details of the launch, the effect it had on the industry. It also goes through hardware, the different models that were released, controllers, the optical discs, accessories, the actual games library, unreleased games, and also there's a really interesting section around collectors also, which I'll go through later. Now, as you can see from a professional publishing house, it looks really good, very well laid out. I have heard people complain about the grammar, but it is a French publisher and obviously they've translated it to English, but I have no complaints. I'm not an English teacher. The history section does go into a lot of detail, so for those collectors who are interested in the GameCube's history, this is perfect. There is a lot of detail around hardware, peripherals, and also third-party items, which I found very useful for my own collecting. Now, when looking at the games library, there is a lot of detail here. So with every title that's ever released on GameCube, you can see that there's details around locations where it was released. It also gives you a rating and a description of the game and how it was received and how it was put together. But for me, this is great. Now, my favourite section was the collector's corner. I love this because it goes into a lot of detail of all the collector's items for PAL, NTSC and also Japan. Lots of information here also around demos and other things that you can collect within the GameCube space. So I found this very interesting and a very useful section within the actual GameCube Anthology. At the back you have the collector's guide, which has a list of all the games that are released, so you can tick off for your collection. It also has alternative names of some of the games. Very nice section. Now we have the box art collection. Again, a really nice book. Gives you the art for different regions. Very useful if you're going for Japanese games, for instance, because sometimes you can come across games on eBay and not actually know what they are. Some of the pictures are quite low quality, but that's understandable. As of the time of recording, the Gamecube Anthology is currently available through geeklinepublishing.com. I also believe it's available on Amazon, but you must be careful you don't accidentally order the French version. Currently, the classic edition, which is just the book, is $47.30. If you wish to have a hard case with it, it is available at $52.99. And then again, if you want to go for the Ultimate Edition, which is limited to 1,000 copies, that is available at $89.95. So all in all, I think that the Gamecube Anthology, it looks good. It's got loads of great illustrations. It's got tons of info. I really like the collector's guide at the back, and I think for the hardware collectors it's really good. I also think that it's visually really nice on your shelf. There are some errors. I found a couple myself. There is a lot of information, so but nothing particularly large. And some of the photos, the rarer items, obviously been taken off the internet because I can't go out and buy every game to make this guide. All in all, I think it's a fantastic book. I recommend it to any collector, and I'm glad that I've got my own copy, which I should mention I purchased myself, as this video is not sponsored. So hopefully it helps, and all the best and happy collecting.